Everyone, welcome back to Hawker Hurricane. Today, we are gonna go over my top 5 favorite ships. And yes, I'm just gonna tell you what my ship is, why my ship's a favorite, what I like about it, and just like what I think about the ship overall. So here we go. Number 5 is the Oklahoma. The ship you can get from the Bureau project. It's not available anymore, but if you already started it, you'd have it. I enjoy this ship a lot just because it has a ton of guns. It's a Nevada, American dreadnoughts I love. It's just another American battleship and a premium one, and that's definitely something that I would like to see, and a rare one also. I really do just like it just because of the penetration, all the main guns, the dispersion, even though it's pretty bad, but yeah, you get a ton of, it's just an amazing ship overall. Number 4 is the Nelson. The Nelson is the Tier 6 British premium battleship. I love this ship because it has the HE, the super heal, possibly the best Tier 6 in the game. Yeah, pretty much it doesn't really matter. You can always get good games out of the Nelson. Doesn't matter your play style. I wish it had armor. It has like basically no armor at the bow, which is pretty unfortunate because if it did, it would be really good, but no. Yeah, it's an ugly ship. That's what I don't like. But overall, the strengths and like weaknesses, build the ship to be a really good boat, and I just really enjoyed this. Number 3 is the Kamikaze. I've gotta say, number 3 is a tie between the Kamikaze and the Legionnaire. I'll go over both of them. The Legionnaire it's a hated boat. Like people hate the ship, but I have the space skin for it. I'm all ready to fight in my Legionnaire, and I'm just a good cruiser player overall, light cruiser player. I can just get some pretty big games out of this thing, and that is why I just like this thing. Also the Kamikaze. Kamikaze is probably the most overpowered ship there would be. The torpedoes with a devastating reload time and devastating damage, and it just huge concealment. It is just pretty nasty, and that's number 3. Number 2 is the Fletcher. Probably the best gunboat in the game, guys. It would just absolutely split destroyers, and like it's awesome. It's awesome. I love it. It was my first Tier 7. I've had it forever. I just love this ship like so much, and yeah, it's just like overall it has everything. It's the most well-balanced destroyer in the game. It can do anything. It's awesome. Number 1 is, well, the Iowa. Iowa, probably the best Tier 7 battleship. Yeah, you just have everything you'd want out of this thing. You got these huge guns. You've got all the AA. You gotta watch out for your superstructure and your armor, but you have the bow armor. The gun dispersion is just broken in this thing, and it's just a really good ship, and it makes it my top. And yeah, if I were to that was my top, but if I were to have a number 6, it'd be the Piotr Valkyrie. Yeah, we're going bottom or lower tier here. Russian AP penetration, all that good stuff. Everything you'd want out of this boat, and yeah, it's just the armor is pretty insane. And then we gotta end this, but if there's a number 7, it's the Vladivostok. Vladivostok here, pretty nasty battleship. It, I put the Legionnaire and the Fletcher and even the Piotr in front of this in terms of myself. It's not that they're better, but I just like the Piotr better than the Vlad actually. But yeah, Vladivostok, one of the more dangerous battleships in the game, especially if you battle tank. And yeah, it can do a lot of damage if it's in the right hands. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for my top 5, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.